A lot of people have frustrations with VA attrition,
Oh, yeah.
right? Like, where do you find good VAs and how do you train them? How do you keep them?
Bonus structures and great company culture is number one. Where do we find them? We find them everywhere, the same place everyone else does, right? But we put a lot more time and money into them to get them trained up. And then, like, we have competitive games all day. We send them gifts for weddings, funerals, birthdays. They get care packages if they've been with us a certain amount of time. There's a clear way to move up in our company.
So is that just your VAs for your wholesaling company, or is that Call Magicians as a whole, like all of your VAs?
That's for Call Magicians as a whole. But now, like, the VAs in my company, like, technically work for Call Magicians, and so they get treated the same way.
Okay.
But you're going to run through so much. For a while at the beginning, our attrition rate was so high. I remember being furious and, like, just hemorrhaging money on HR costs of hiring and firing and hiring and firing. So we're at a point now, if you don't make it through our training process, you don't get paid. If you come in like you're a job hopper, you won't get paid. And then you still got to make it through the first month of actually working with us if you want to get paid. Like, I want to pay them, but then, like, we have people who come in and then we set up this whole thing, waste money on HR, waste money on training, and then they just dip. And, like, they're gone. Like, no one's ever going to hear from them again.
Wow.
And they just took our check and they job hopped because there's another gig where they could get some money. I look for people who need a job. Like, I don't want to hire college students.
Sure.
I don't want to hire kids. I don't want to hire any type of teenager, nothing. I want someone who has a family, they have mouths to feed, and they know, like, they're about their money.
Yep, they've got that rent, they've got that food.
Right, they've got,
for sure.
They have all this other piling up that they need to make money for, and then that way there's even more of a drive. Or if I have a 19-year-old who still lives with his parents, it's like, well, this is hard. This guy's told me to fuck off. I don't want to do this anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Right? It's a lot different to when you got 2 kids at home, and you get to stay home and be with your kids and still work.
So where do you focus on as far as region? Is it Philippines, all over the world?
We go Egypt and South America, mainly. South America has a little bit higher of an attrition rate. Older people, single parents, because it's the perfect opportunity, right? I was with my son an insane amount. Me being able to take my son, I dropped out of college because Alan was like, yeah, bro, bring your son to work. I couldn't take my son to school, but I could take my son to work. So now I get to work with my kid all the time. And and I still get to make money?
For sure.
100%. So, like, I understand where they're coming from to where it makes 100%.
To watch this full episode or other interviews just like this, head on over to youtube.com/Chris Williams, REI, and follow along.